Noisy Pixel. The Bleach IP carries a strong nostalgic punch for many of us, and in 2020, it's doing a comeback tour of sorts with a brand new anime series with other tie-in properties. Among these is Bleach Immortal Soul, a free-to-play mobile RPG. To address any preconceived concerns you may have, yes, the game has multiple confusing in-game currencies, which all inevitably lead to spending real money. It has the loot boxes, and it is filled with the constant notification and reminders. However, this is also a game that just replicated what the mobile market already has, so let's just set that aside and move on. Bleach Immortal Soul is designed as a turn-based RPG adventure. In an ideal world, this would have translated exceptionally well as an RPG epic on Nintendo Switch, especially given the extensive and unhindered use of the Bleach IP with all its source material. Still, even for a mobile game, it appears the developer had full unrestricted access to any and every piece of art and material from the official Bleach library. The visual presentation is generally strong, where even the paper doll-like character models look good thanks to the designs, which are pretty much spot on. It's no graphical masterpiece by any stretch, but there is enough attention to detail in the character designs and even the backdrops to satisfy a decent gaming experience. The aspect that underwhelms the most is the music, where none of the tunes are worth remembering. Nearly every nook and cranny of Bleach Immortal Souls is crammed filled with artwork and designs from the anime and manga, and the attention to detail is most apparent in the game's story mode, which is as comprehensive as any fan could hope. Each of the characters and battles of the RPG adventure follows the events of the anime using images and footage from the show. The story mode alone is worth the investment for any fan looking for a warm nostalgic trip down memory lane, and for the most part, players can enjoy the journey with the basic experience and upgrades without having to invest too much into the currencies and microtransactions. Speaking of which, this is where Bleach Immortal Soul can get a bit complicated and overwhelming. From character upgrades to weapon upgrades and then getting deeper into the abilities, it all gets confusing, mainly because the cluttered menu design, which can feel like sensory overload for even the most seasoned mobile gamers. Good fonts and constant icons go a long way with menu presentation, but unfortunately, Bleach Immortal Soul tends to favor style over practical design. The core combat system is where Bleach Immortal Soul shines, and it makes the progression through the story mode quite enjoyable as players revisit classic battles from the anime series. This is a serious turn-based RPG affair that follows the active time battle convention, which means each character needs to wait for when they can initiate a command rather than following a predetermined turn cycle. Battle commands generally involve tapping and sliding character icons to initiate specific attacks. Still, the key tactic is to tap icons in a specific sequence to initiate chain attacks, which involve figuring out the best combination of characters for a team. Beyond the story campaign, there are other daily quests and events to complete, which earn you some currency, a whole range of boss challenges to pursue, and even a multiplayer battle mode. While the game gives you plenty of things to do at the beginning, a vast majority of the modes and features need to be unlocked once you've reached a certain level. Thankfully, most of this comes natural through the story progression. Bleach Immortal Soul can become a real mess once you really get into the various modes and currency upgrades. The leveling curve is steep here, but at the same time it's a streamlined affair to those only interested in reliving a classic anime series through the story mode. The main point being, this experience is incredibly average, but fans of the series will most likely get the most out of this nostalgic trip. Well, here's to the return of Bleach. Noisy Pixel is giving Bleach Immortal Soul a 6.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review on noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.